Hello candidates and welcome to your entrance camp orientation. My name is Captain Ajayi and I'm the battalion commander here at NVMI.
Hi, I'm Cadet Captain Novoa and I'm the executive officer here at NVMI. Today we'll be going over the expectations during the school year and during entrance camp.
Hello, my name is Cadet Staff Sergeant Mayfern and I am the Command Sergeant Major for North Valley Military Institute, and it is part of my job to make sure you follow all the rules and regulations that will be outlined in this video.
The mission of entrance camp is to help each candidate develop the knowledge, skills, and attitudes it will take to be successful at NVMI in the fall.
Entrance camp teaches a few basic things like drill and ceremony, our NVMI rituals, our military courtesies, our citizenship, how to do teamwork, and most importantly, how to have fun here at NVMI.
The candidate uniform must be worn at all times while you are in a class, whether that be virtual or on campus. The uniform is a gray t-shirt tucked into gray shorts, black socks, and black shoes with no logos on either socks, shoes, or shorts. Sweatshirt and sweatpants are optional items during the winter, but since it's virtual, it may not be needed. Jewelry of any kind is not allowed while you are in a candidate uniform. Depending on what the current government closures are, males must maintain a short haircut no longer than a barber size 2 clip during your time as a candidate, along with no facial hair whatsoever. Females must have their hair up and away from their face in a bun. The bun needs to be on the same line with your ears, as it must be neat as possible. If your hair is too short, it still needs to be pulled away from your face as best as possible. Lastly, for females, your color nails matter. If any nail polish is used, it must be clear or match your natural nail color. Nails must be no longer than 1/4 of an inch from your fingertips. During the regular school year, your ID must be worn at all times on school campus.
You have been placed in military company prior to arriving today. If you have an A on your ID, you are in Alpha Company, and your cadet commander is Cadet Staff Sergeant Monzon. If you have a B on your ID, you are in Bravo Company, and your cadet commander is Second Lieutenant Vasquez. If you have a C on your ID, you are in Charlie Company, and your cadet commander is Cadet Second Lieutenant Martinez. Each company has a first sergeant, an executive officer, and its own set of leaders.
Many cadets who have gone through entrance camp give the same basic advice to new candidates. We recommend you to follow what's called Harkey's 3 basic rules for cadet success. Pay attention, follow directions, and do not argue.
Our school's citizenship program is based on merits and demerits. Merits are good points, while demerits are bad points. Remember that during entrance camp, you're only allowed 5 permanent demerits.
Normally, earning merits would look something like picking up trash, helping others without being asked, or other things similar that you could do while you're on campus. We are obviously not going to be here on campus during entrance camp or fall semester, so merits can be earned by participating in your Zoom classes, doing the right thing in general, or similar things that are demonstrated to us in this new virtual world we are living in.
Demerits are pretty much earned the same way as if you were physically presented at school. Any uniform violation, failure to follow directions, failure to follow grooming standards, or any behavior seen as unprofessionalism can result in a demerit. It might seem like at NVMI we have lots of rules, and we do. What I will say is every rule has a reason, and it is very easy to follow these rules.
While you're in class for entrance camp, you're going to need to have your Succeeding and Beyond book and your Hakopedia. You'll also have to be in your full complete uniform, and we may even ask you to step back and show us your socks and your shoes just to make sure that you're in the correct uniform.
The Hakopedia is your guide to pass entrance camp. You have specific performance task assessments, or PTAs, that you need to pass in the first 2 weeks of camp that are outlined in detail in the Hakopedia. There's also a list of merits and demerits that can be turned, as well as detailed the NVMI hair standards that you can read in the Hakopedia. Your Hawk Walk is your culminating PTA where you demonstrate to us, the cadet staff, that you have retained the knowledge necessary to be a cadet here at NVMI. That info is in the Hakopedia as well.
Another thing outlined in the Hakopedia is your homework from the SSB book. You have homework due every single day, so it's important that you keep up on this book.
If you have not done so already, you are going to fill out a few forms led by a tag team. Here at NVMI, our leadership pillar is led by the military staff. The Commandant of Cadet is Lieutenant Colonel Kiermaier. The Senior Enlisted Advisor is Command Sergeant Major Tolliver. If you are an Alpha company, your TAC team is Chief Morton, First Sergeant Allender, and Specialist Franco. If you are in Bravo company, your TAC team is Chief Poulos, Sergeant First Class Padilla, and Sergeant French. If you are in Charlie company, your TAC team is Captain Luna, Staff Sergeant Perez, and Sergeant Cahanding.
Technology is extremely important right now. So we have multiple platforms such as our Instagram and our YouTube channel so that you can be monitoring all your homework and events or special announcements. We also have a help email if you have any questions, and you can send a message.
This is the end of the orientation video. One of the tools we use for camp is our YouTube channel, so please subscribe to see all of the videos we post and use for your benefit.